to appointments of this nature stands committed to the Committee on Appointment. In light of the governor's formal correction, I hereby commit the nominee, that is Philip Cheruiyot Rono, to the Committee on Appointment for vetting and consideration. I wish to strongly emphasize the strict statutory timelines for this process. Standing order number 53 requires the committee to conduct a hearing and table its report in the assembly within 14 days of the date on which the notification was received. Additionally, the Public Appointments County Assembly's Approval Act stipulates that the committee must consider the nomination and table its report for the debate and decision within 21 sitting days from the date on which the committee first sits to consider the nomination. The committee is therefore directed to prioritize this matter and ensure the report is tabled expeditiously, calculating the duration from the date the communication on the amendment was received to allow this House to discharge its constitutional mandate within the law. I thank you. Signed by the Honorable Speaker, Dr. Patrick C. Mutai, PhD, the Speaker of the County Assembly. So thank you, members. So Committee on Appointment, you've heard that. Next, order of business, clerk.
Order number 3, messages.
Next.
Order number 4, petitions.
Next.
Order number 5, papers.
Next.
Order number 6, notices of motion by Honorable Vincent Korir.
Honorable Vincent Korir, you give notice of your motion.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I wish to give notice of motion on the redeployment, redistribution of Kericho County staff, Kericho County personnel. Mr. Speaker, personnel is a critical resource for effective service delivery and enhance economic development in the county. Therefore, it is imperative for the county government of Kericho to ensure that we have adequate personnel, trained, well spread, and balanced and more critical services without reducing service delivery in the citizenry. But aware that Article 185 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 created county government, and that the county governments comprise of the county assembly and the county executive who play distinct and well-defined roles by the way of mandate, and the full function in Part 2 of the 4th schedule of the county COK 2010, Constitution of Kenya 2010. Further aware that the County Public Service Board is mandated to recruit, promote, create, and abolish offices in the public service, among other functions laid out in the County Government Act 2012, and that the Department of Public Service Management and the County Secretary and Head of Public Service play critical role through CHR and LAC in the deployment and distribution of staff in the County Public Service in order to realize effective service delivery to the citizens of Kericho County. They are aware that the County Government of Kericho has 3,716 staff spread across the 10 departments and the majority of the staff are in the Department of Health Services and Education, whereas other critical departments such as Finance and Economic Planning, Trade, ICT are understaffed. Cognizant that some essential services such as human resource management, procurement, and accounting services are being deferred unnecessarily within the county headquarters to various departments within the headquarters, may have created duplication and idleness of some staff. Concerned that the current rate bill of the county stands at 44%, against acceptable levels of 35% of last audited accounts as per the wages and benefits regulation, and that most critical services such as health, agriculture extension, services, engineers, and other technical services to the citizenry have not been developed to the work at sub-county levels, contrary to the spirit, letters, and objects of the nation as envisaged by the Constitution. Further concerned that the Department of Finance and Economic Planning have performed dismally, especially in the revenue collection, largely attributed to inadequate staff to drive processes that help realize the revenues whose net impact is the reduction in development allocation in the budget positions for the affected financial year. Deeply concerned that the Commission on Revenue Allocation mapped Kericho County as potential area of generating Kenya shillings 2 billion in the on-source revenue, and that the county OSR Laws Facility Improvement Funds has not gone past $500 million in the last 12 years since its circular definition. While the defunct local authorities in the final year before the region collected 880 million from the old revenue streams. Noting that personnel within the mainstream county public service may be redeployed, capacity built and retooled for revenue collection, for revenue section as deliberate step for purpose of enhanced revenue collection for the county, thereby addressing the issue of inadequate staff in the Department of Finance and Economic Planning. Further noting that the county executive through county public service board in conjunction with the Department of Public Service Management and the office of the county secretary and head of public service through collaboration and execution of their mandates merge departments, sections, thereby utilizing available personnel. Now therefore, I ask this county assembly to resolve as follows. The county public service board, CEC Public Service Management and Administration, and County Secretary and Head of County Public Service convene a joint meeting aimed at addressing inadequate staff in the Department of Finance and Economic Planning revenue section. Number one, the County Public Service Board in conjunction with the Department of Finance and Economic Planning convene an urgent stakeholder meeting upon the establishment of the County Public Service Board to assess the entire public service, deploy suitable personnel to the revenue section. Number two, the Department of Finance and Economic Planning train, supervise, and monitor the new revenue officers with the aim of improving revenue collection in the county government. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Vincent College. Clerk, next order of business.
Order number 7, questions and statements.
We have a statement from the Honorable Moses Rotich.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity that you have given me this morning to seek a statement that, Mr. Speaker, sir, pursuant to Section 9 of the County Government Act 2012 and the Kericho County Assembly Standing Orders number 44-1, I wish to seek a statement from the Committee on Governance, Labour and Social Welfare on the following issues. Number one, Mr. Speaker, what is the total number of staffs of the County Government of Kericho per department, per respective workstation, and their respective roles per ward in the sub-county level? Mr. Speaker, and number two, Mr. Speaker, what are the parameters, tools used to assess the performance of each employee in their respective departments? Are there targets assigned to staffs on daily, on weekly, and on monthly basis? Or number three, Mr. Speaker, what are the remedies for the staffs found to be non-performing or not discharging their duties as mandated? Number four, how many staffs are trained were trained in the financial year of 2025-2026, and what areas of training were undertaken for the period of time? Mr. Speaker, I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Moses Rotich, for this statement. Honorable members, you remember that we had some statements some time back, and no one has ever appeared before the Committee on the Whole. They were supposed to be on third, and in fact they were supposed to be on third. The same Committee on Public Service was supposed to appear before the Committee of the Whole on 3rd March, but unfortunately I doubt whether they honored our invitation. Number two, there are some departments that were supposed to appear before the Committee of the Whole on 10th much, but I also doubt whether they did honor our invitation. This statement, I direct the Committee on Labor and Social Services to liaise with the Department on Public Service and probably Finance and give us a report on 14th. I mean, within 14 days, that is 2 weeks. The chair for Committee on Labor and Social Services, Honorable Matthew Korir, I think is absent. Who is the vice chair for that committee? Who is the vice chair? Whip. Who is the vice chair for Committee on Labor and Social Services? So the chair is not there, the vice chair is not there. Who is a member? Dominic Mutai, unfortunately, is not around. Who is a member of Committee on Labor and Social Services? Huh? We have the Honorable Beatrice. So Beatrice, give us a report within 14 days. And our clerks, you've seen the county executive do not want to honor our invitation. We gave them an opportunity to come on third, the same department. So kindly remind them that the county assembly has powers like that of the High Court. If they don't honor our invitation, we will then demand that they appear by force. Of course, they know the law. If they don't, we will now issue warrant of arrest and brought by the police to the county assembly, because that is our rule. So we are giving them the last chance. So please, the office of the clerk, make sure that you communicate with them that they have already dishonored our invitation twice. We are giving them the last opportunity. So we need a report on within 14 days, Honorable Beatrice and your members. Thank you. Clerk, next order of business.
Order number 8, motion by Honorable Vincent Korir.
Before then, I want to take this opportunity to welcome the students and teachers of Coquet Secondary School from Chilchila Ward in Kipkelian West. You are highly welcome. They are here on an educational tour, and I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the County Assembly to sincerely welcome you. Thank you for finding time to come and learn. I know you are here to learn. You are welcome. The County Assembly is a replica of the National Assembly, and you are privileged because you found us on session. If you had come tomorrow, probably you would have found time to follow our proceedings, because we are proceeding on a very short recess from tomorrow. So you are welcome. Feel at school. Don't feel at home. Feel at school, because you are here to learn. You will learn by observation. You are the public gallery. Your work is just but to observe what the honorable members are doing. And I want to report to you that you are the honorable member that represents Chilchila Ward is one of the ranking members of this county assembly. He is the majority leader emeritus. He has done good work, and that is Honorable Engineer Ezra. I will give him an opportunity when we retire to contribute on the motion before us. So I will give him an opportunity to welcome you. Before then, Honorable Vincent Korir, you will now take the floor and move your motion.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to move a motion on the redeployment, redistribution of Kericho County personnel. Mr. Speaker, sir, personnel is a critical resource for effective service delivery and enhanced economic development in the county. Therefore, it is imperative for the county government of Kericho to ensure that we have adequate personnel, trained, well spread and balanced among critical services without prejudicing service delivery to the citizenry. But aware that Article 185 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 created county governments, and that the county governments comprises of the county assembly and county executive, who play distinct and well-defined roles by way of mandates and devolved functions in Part 2 of the fourth schedule of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. Further aware that the County Public Service Board is mandated to recruit, promote, create, and abolish offices in the public service, among other functions laid out in the County Government Act 2012. Under the Department of Public Service Management, and the County Secretary and Head of Public Service play a critical role through CHRMAC in the deployment and distribution of the staff of the county of the public service in order to realize effective service delivery to the citizens of Kericho County. That aware that County Government of Kericho has 3,716 staff spread across the 10 departments and that of majority of the staff are in the docket of health services and education, whereas other critical departments such as finance and economic planning, trade, ICT are understaffed. Cognizant that some essential services such as human resource management, procurement, and accounting services have been devolved unnecessarily within the county headquarters, the various departments within the headquarters may have created duplication and idleness of some staff. Concerned that the current wage bill of the county stands at 44%, against acceptable levels of 35% of the last audited accounts as per the wages and benefits regulations, and most critical services such as health, agriculture extension and service, engineers and other technical services to the citizens have not been devolved to the ward and sub-county levels, contrary to the spirit, letters and objects of devolution as envisaged by the Constitution. Further concerned that the Department of Finance and Economic Planning have performed dismally, especially on the revenue collections, largely attributed to the inadequate staff to drive processes that helps realize the revenues, whose net impact is the reduction in the development allocation in the budgetary provisions for the affected financial year. Deeply concerned that the Commission of Revenue Allocation mapped Kericho County as potential area to generate Kenya shillings 2 billion in the own source revenue, and the county OSR less facility improvement fund has not gone past $500 million in the last 12 years since inception of the devolution, while the defunct local authorities in the final year before devolution collected 880 million from the revenue streams. Noting that personnel within the mainstream county public service may be redeployed, capacity built and retooled for the revenue section as deliberate steps for purposes of enhanced revenue collection for the county, thereby addressing the issue of inadequate staff in the Department of Finance and Economic Planning. Further noting that the county executive through the County Public Service Board in conjunction with the Department of Public Service Management and the Office of County Secretary and Head of Public Service through collaboration and execution of their mandate merge departments, sections, thereby utilizing available personnel. Now whereof I add this County Assembly to resolve as follows. The County Public Service Board, CEC Public Service Management and Administration, and County Secretary and the Head of County Public Service convene a joint meeting aimed at addressing inadequate staff in the Department of Finance and Economic Planning Revenue. Number one, the County Public Service Board in conjunction with the Department of Finance and Economic Planning convene an urgent stakeholder meeting upon the establishment of the County Public Service Board to assess the entire public service, deploy suitable personnel to the revenue section. The Department of Finance and Economic Planning train, supervise, and monitor the new revenue officers with the aim of improving revenue collection in the county. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Before I make some contribution, I would like to welcome the students from Chinchilla to our county assembly. And this is where we represent our people as we are sent from the ward level. And I would like to encourage them to also work hard so that in future they become leaders. I know they are leaders of today and also leaders of tomorrow. And I know most of you, we will also help this country where you are at the moment and even in future. So you are welcome. This is a model of, we are doing the similar job with the national government, the National Assembly, and the Senate. Mr. Speaker, this motion
that I have brought into this county assembly will help us to look at our staff, those who are working within the county. Because, Mr. Speaker, as you look at the wage, it stands at 44%, meaning we have excess workforce within our county. And remember, we are performing very poorly, especially in the collection of revenue. And I believe our motto should be, every staff who is working at county government should first of all be a revenue collector. Why? Because we cannot move without revenue. Remember, for us to develop, we need revenue. And currently, as we speak, when you go into the streets, you will find that maybe you'll find one staff roaming around trying to collect car park fees. And remember, Mr. Speaker, we have huge revenue streams that we have not exploited in the county. And when you tackle, for example, when you were doing the budget last week, the CEC for finance was blaming maybe the lack of staff. And remember, when you go to these offices, Mr. Speaker, most of the time when I visit these departments, you find that we have a number of staff who are roaming around. And sometimes when you go to the offices, they are not in the offices and they are not in the field serving our citizens. So you wonder why we are having a huge wage bill of 44%, yet when we go to get to seek for services, or when the citizens go to seek for services, they cannot be able to access. For example, Mr. Speaker, last week in my ward, we only needed one staff to help sell fertilizers within the fertilizer last mile store. And it has taken around 3 weeks for the Department of Agriculture to only find one staff. Yet I remember last few years, we hired staff in the Department of Agriculture. As we speak, apart from the NAF CBD staff who were hired to go around to collect data, I have never seen any extension officer coming to the field to interact with the farmers, to even train them on how to plant coffee, to plant maize, or even to do some work so that they can be able to help the citizens. Mr. Speaker, I have never seen these engineers. Sometimes even when the roads are being constructed, it is very rare to find an engineer on site supervising or doing the work that are supposed to be done by the engineers. And I wonder why we should have a lot of staff who are based in the headquarters. Mr. Speaker, sir, when you go to every department, like for example, Department of Agriculture, you will find procurement department within Department of Agriculture. You will find procurement department within education, within health. Why can't such departments like procurement be centralized and be sourced in one place? Why do we have to have an accountant in every department and every sub-county? Yet, by the end of the day, they are submitting reports to one accountant. So it means they are duplicating work doing at the department and later on being done by another accountant again at the headquarters. So it means we have extra staff who are not doing the right job. And again, for example, even when it comes to procurement, you will still find departments saying they have not procured works, they are still in process, we are sending next week, we are doing this next week, and yet we have a huge number of staff who we believe they are potential and are well equipped enough to be able to perform effectively and efficiently. So, Mr. Speaker, in this case, we are lagging behind in terms of revenue collection, and it's because of staff. Because for revenue to be collected, we must have personnel on the ground. And that's why I'm urging this House to resolve that, let the Public Service Board and the CEC Public Service Management have a stakeholder meeting so that now they can start restructuring and have our personnel perform better so that this county can get service delivery. Because we don't have to have a veterinary officer sitting in Kericho County here. They should be somewhere in Anamoi, somewhere in Londiani, so that if a cow is sick, they should be able to attend within a short time. But you find a veterinary officer seated in Kericho town where there are no cows, there are no livestock. Mr. Speaker, I urge this House to support this motion so that we can be able to move ahead and also ensure that the target of 2 billion that has been mapped in this county is able to be collected. Even if we are able to collect up to 1.5 billion, then I believe we will be able to implement our development within a short time, and we will be able to do a lot. But Mr. Speaker, it is a shame that up to now, we are collecting less than 200 or 300 million. Yet this county has huge multinational companies here. The value of land here is even high. Mr. Speaker, imagine a county like Isiolo was able to surpass in their revenue collection. A county like Baringo, a county like Tana River, such counties who are even deemed to be dry and hardship areas are surpassing Kericho. Then it means there is a problem, especially in our human resource. Otherwise, Mr. Speaker, I ask Honorable Beatrice to second. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Beatrice. Thank you very much, honorable members. The motion sponsored by the Honorable Vincent Korir stands seconded, and I now propose the question that this House approves the motion by the Honorable Vincent Korir concerning the redeployment of staff to understaffed department, notably the Department of Finance, to assist in revenue collection. So, honorable members, the floor is now open for debate, and I want to give this opportunity to the Honorable Hezron to contribute and take a moment to welcome the students and teachers, probably, and parents of Kokwet Secondary School. Thank you.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, sir, for the opportunity you have given me, Mr. Speaker, so that I can rise and contribute on this motion, Mr. Speaker. Before then, Mr. Speaker, allow me to join you and the administration of the Assembly, Mr. Speaker, to welcome the students, the teachers, students, and Board of Management from Kokwet Secondary School, Mr. Speaker, from Magire, from Toroton location, Mr. Speaker, to Luamoisap location, Chilchila Ward, Mr. Speaker, Kipkelianwe Sub-County, Kericho County, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this is a school, Mr. Speaker, which has propelled me up to where I am, Mr. Speaker. My roots in good linguistic, good debate, Mr. Speaker, and extracurricular activities, Mr. Speaker. As you know, I'm the best footballer, Mr. Speaker. All these are attributed, or my biography cannot be written down, Mr. Speaker, without Kokwet Secondary, Mr. Speaker. So, Speaker, I joined that school in the year 2002 as admission number 1644. And, Mr. Speaker, my leadership skill started then, Mr. Speaker, again. By then, Mr. Speaker, we used not to have what we call school president, Mr. Speaker. So I was a school class monitor. So when we check the records of Kokwet, Mr. Speaker, this leadership skill started way back. So this is a school which is hardworking, has hardworking students, dedicated teachers, and they are highly motivated. So, Mr. Speaker, allow me to welcome them, to tell them feel at school, the way you have said. And to my teachers and my students from Kokwet, you are most welcome. This is an honorable house, a replica of the National Assembly, both the Senate and the National Assembly. The proceedings, the procedure being undertaken here are exactly what is being undertaken in the National and the Senate. County government of Kericho County Assembly is one of the 47 county assemblies in Kenya. considering in mind we have 47 counties. So Kericho County is one of them. We do 3 major things. 1, representation. So I am here on behalf of you people. Secondly, we do legislation. Like now the motion before us is a way of making legislation to assist in governing. Third is oversight. Oversight again is our role, whereby all the resources are being allocated to our area and undertaken by the executive, because in a county government we have 2 arms, the legislative, which we are doing what I've told you, and the executive executing. So we oversight the resources allocated to our ward. So feel welcome and feel at home. Mr. Speaker, from the onset, Mr. Speaker, I rise to support this motion in entirety, and I want to use this platform to congratulate the mover of the motion. This motion has come at a better time, Mr. Speaker, whereby, Mr. Speaker, we have witnessed, we have seen how skewed deployment of our staff, inadequacy, poorly trained personnel has affected our county. Mr. Speaker, the problem we have in our county, that is why most of our residents don't feel the impact and the effect of devolution, Mr. Speaker, it starts with human resource. Mr. Speaker, in our county we have what we call crowded deployment to non-impactful department. You'll see most of the staffs, Mr. Speaker, are in the senior managerial level, and they are crowded there. But when you go down to the technician and the people who are doing the hardware, the hard work, they are less distributed, Mr. Speaker. That is why, Mr. Speaker, most of the challenges our honorable members are facing are challenges which are not meant for us. Imagine, Mr. Speaker, most honorable members fear to go to functions in ground, simply because, Mr. Speaker, when you go there, you are paying, where is the road, where is water, where is bursary, and those are not our roles. The roles which should be, those are the questions which should be asked to the relevant representative of the executive, which is the ward administrator. Mr. Speaker, you find the ward administrator's office is vacant, they have not adequate staff, they have no mobility, they don't supervise the works of accounting. So in absence of that, Mr. Speaker, the pressure now mounts on us. Now we are doing, they have reduced us to do executive roles. At the same time, we are supposed to be doing an oversight work, Mr. Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, I think this motion by Honorable Vincent, if we will approve, Mr. Speaker, and hold the executive accountable, and ensure that, Mr. Speaker, the prayers of the motion mover are being implemented, Mr. Speaker, it will ease pressure on us, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the prayers of the motion mover is that, Mr. Speaker, that the county public service assess the entire public service deployment suitable personnel to the revenue section, Mr. Speaker. The essential department like finance, the revenue collection, Mr. Speaker, is understaffed. Recently, Mr. Speaker, over 150 enforcement officers are tied to the revenue collection or to the economic department of finance, Mr. Speaker, who are laid off because their contracts elapsed and it has never been renewed. That is why, Mr. Speaker, right now we don't have effective revenue collection. And what are the effects of the non-collection of revenue, Mr. Speaker? One, as I summarize, Mr. Speaker, the effect of no enough deployment of staffs to revenue collection, Mr. Speaker, result in negative effects, Mr. Speaker, as I'm explaining now. It means, Mr. Speaker, we will have what we call reduced revenue collection. Because when you don't have staff, Mr. Speaker, who will collect the revenue, Mr. Speaker? Number two, it lead to increase in leakages, revenue leakages and corruption, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the few staffs, Mr. Speaker, who are remaining in collection of revenue, Mr. Speaker, cannot manage the entire revenue collection in the entire revenue streams in our county, Mr. Speaker. So it means there will be leakages, Mr. Speaker, and there will be corruption. Number 3, Mr. Speaker, is poor service delivery. You remember when we were doing this, the supplementary, which we are yet to approve by Monday, Mr. Speaker. The more where we were, there was a lot of complaints. There was a lot of push and pull. It's because our basket, our bread basket is so little, Mr. Speaker, because we don't have enough, Mr. Speaker. So revenue collection in Mr. Speaker, will have enough in our basket so that we can distribute for service delivery, Mr. Speaker. Low tax compliance, most of the revenue remitters, when there is no enough staff, they cannot be compliant because there is nobody who will go and follow it up. Yes. Mr. Speaker, as I wind up.
As you wind up.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker. Staff burnout and low morale. Those who are in the field, Mr. Speaker, they will be burnout because they cannot collect in the entire. Mr. Speaker, weak planning and budgeting and loss of public trust. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to support this motion, Mr. Speaker, and I, the Honorable House, we support this motion, Mr. Speaker, and we see a way of ensuring that we establish the service board, Mr. Speaker, so that, Mr. Speaker, the county public service board can come and assist us in redeployment and balance human resource, and to assist us in training our revenue staff and our staff. Others, I want to thank you, Honorable Speaker, and to tell the students, teachers of Kokwet, welcome and feel at home at school. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Hezron. Fair enough, I gave you an opportunity and added more time. One, because of you have your students, so you took time to welcome them. Number 2, because you are also one of the senior, you are one of the ranking members that we have at the county assembly. And of course, I want to confirm to them that Hezron is our best defender. He plays for the county assembly team under my leadership as their captain. He plays number 2, and he took our team all the way to position 3, the county assembly sports association in Meru, and we are heading for East Africa, if you are not aware, under the courtesy of the Honorable Hezron, because he plays number 3, a very good defender for that matter. I want to give this opportunity. Any other member that is going to contribute, I'll give him 1 or 2 minutes because of the interest of time. And I want to give you the Honorable Eric B., followed by Honorable Moses Rotich, followed by Honorable Rotich, our chief whip. Then I'll come to the next 2 minutes each. Welcome, Honorable Eric B. Honorable Hezron also is our chairperson for Committee on Lands and Housing. Thank you, Honorable Chair. Proceed.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity you've given unto me. First of all, allow me to welcome, to join you in your office by welcoming the student from Kokwet and the teachers, and to join also my colleague Hezron by giving a tips on our roles here. 3 things: 1, legislation, oversight, and representation. And also to tell the school and the teachers that we've gotten a best debater, who is the Honorable Hezron, and being a ranking member, I've seen him contributing and also working hard in the defense of your budget allocation to our ward. So thank you so much. Mr. Speaker, I want to contribute on this motion. 1 is that if you look at the topic, that is the deployment and distribution of the county personnel, and the plea and the request by the mover of the motion are 2 different things, Mr. Speaker. I want to be on my opinion that the role of redeployment and of course the distribution is being done under the PFM Act, under the Constitution, that it is being done by the County Public Service Board. And as we speak, Mr. Speaker, the said department is not fully constituted because of change of tenure. So, Mr. Speaker, my opinion in this motion is not well placed. And from the blue, I'm saying that the pertinent issue here, Mr. Speaker, is the issues of the Public Service Board. When you talk of requesting the finance to have more staff, it is the work of the Public Service Board, of which where we are not getting the point here today, Mr. Speaker, from this motion is that we should not be requesting the Department of Finance. The department itself on the public service management, Mr. Speaker, has failed. In the first case, the staff who was on contract doing the said job was dismissed or was allowed home, Mr. Speaker, of which it is not right. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, me, in an opinion that this motion is not, even though we are going to approve this motion, Mr. Speaker, it will not be implemented immediately, since one party, the Public Service Board, is not in place. And bear in mind that the motion, when we approve the motion, we should have a timeline of a duration of period, Mr. Speaker, where the mover of the motion has not even placed the particular duration of time so that the department may be able to work on the same plea. Mr. Speaker, Sam, I have said that the Department of Finance, Mr. Speaker, has failed. And failing meaning we cannot be able to pick a department on health staffs to talk to the Department of Finance. The Department of Finance should work on their knee and ensure that they have their staffs. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, being redeployment and distribution, and we should have a CC in charge of finance to be able to tell us what are they doing, and the CEO in the Department of Finance, Mr. Speaker, so that we as we call the junior people. I know the bottom line here is the demotivation of the staff. People are not being paid on the time, on a certain period of time. They are being placed to work in a place whereby they are understaffed. So, Mr. Speaker, I'm of the opinion that the motion today is not well properly drafted, because one aspect of the Public Service Board are not in place, and we are waiting for the approval in this House. If we approve this motion, where is it landing? Where is it going to land? We are just approving papers here, Mr. Speaker, every day, when there is no implementation pit. So we are not here to discuss on issues where it shall be deposited in the cabinet, Mr. Speaker, when things are not being worked on. And pertinently and certainly in the implementation part of it, who is going to implement? Where is the Public Service Board to ensure that these issues of CHR mark and recommendation made in this House, Mr. Speaker, will be placed? So I want to say that I have an opinion, and allow me, Mr. Speaker, because this is my opinion.
We have a point of information from the Honorable.
Mr. Speaker, I want to be informed, and I'm requesting you allow me to air my views.
We have a point of order then.
Point of order then, Mr.
From
Speaker.
the Honorable Rogon. Well done.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm rising on a point of order on the statement of fact. Mr. Speaker, the prayers by the mover of the motion are very clear. In fact, is directed the relevant departments on where whatever the motion mover has raised ought to be implemented. Now, the member contributing, Mr. Speaker, seems not to understand. We know Public Service Board is the only entity that is mandated to hire staff. Number two, the movement of this staff is mandated to the chief officer of that particular department, and even the county secretary. Now, the member seems to be in a mix. He doesn't seem to understand what the mover of the motion is praying. Can I then request, Mr. Speaker, if, the member is opposed to the motion or is in support of the motion, and if he intends to amend, he can do it right before the House, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Eric B., before you take the floor, I also want to take you to the prayer of the motion number 1, that the County Public Service, in conjunction with the Department of Finance and Economic Planning, convene an urgent stakeholders meeting upon the establishment of the County Public Service Board. So once the County Public Service Board is in place, an urgent meeting be convened. Number 2, also, if you look at the same place, that we already have staffs under the county various departments. So the prayer of the motion is that they need those staffs to be deployed to areas that are understaffed, like finance, to assist in revenue collection. Probably, I think the motion is premised on Eric B. You, of course, you have a right to support or, reject the motion. And you cannot also direct, you are one of the ranking members, you cannot direct the mover of the motion. The mover of the motion is at liberty to move any motion that he wishes to move. Honorable Moses Rotich, your 2 minutes begins now, followed by the Honorable Haron Rotich, but is absent. Then Honorable Hamos Birir would be next.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity that you have granted me to contribute and to speak to this motion that is before us. Mr. Speaker, before then, allow me to welcome the fraternity of Kokwet Secondary School, Mr. Speaker, from Chilchila Ward. As of what honorable members have said before, Mr. Speaker, the role of this House is number 1, oversight, number 2, budgeting, number 3, representation, and also oversight, Mr. Speaker. There is a famous one, Mr. Speaker, that is also provided for in Article 181 of the Constitution, that in many occasions it is baffling the members of the public, Mr. Speaker, and also our students. The role number 4 or number 5 is impeachment. Impeachment is to send home people who are not working, who are not delivering within the mandate as it is provided for in Article 181. So welcome, and I wish you well. The only way we do oversight is at times through impeachment. That is why it is provided for in Article 181. Mr. Speaker, the motion that is before us, Mr. Speaker, is properly placed. It is timely, Mr. Speaker, that when revenue fails, leadership must rise not with excuses, but with solution. This motion, Mr. Speaker, is providing solutions. It is giving us direction, Mr. Speaker. We are in crisis, Mr. Speaker. The house of our county treasury is burning, Mr. Speaker. We don't even need the County Public Service Board, Mr. Speaker. We are in an emergency. We are calling ourselves, we are calling the county executive to order, Mr. Speaker, so that all our staffs, when they are given an appointment letter, the last point in many of our appointment letters, Mr. Speaker, indicates that, and any other duty that may be assigned. The role of the redeployment of our staffs, Mr. Speaker, is the role of the county secretary, the role of CHR MAC that is chaired by the county secretary, and members of this critical committee, Mr. Speaker, is the CEOs of the department. Mr. Speaker, the mover of the motion is reigniting us, is reigniting the executive to call to order. Mr. Speaker, revenue is the lifeline of service delivery, Mr. Speaker. If we don't get it right on revenue, Mr. Speaker, we are headed to stalled projects, Mr. Speaker. We will not get water. We will not get our roads, Mr. Speaker. Our health care, Mr. Speaker, will be on crisis. Last week, Mr. Speaker, we had requested for proper mapping of our revenue lines, Mr. Speaker. There is a statement yesterday that was raised that is going to augment this motion that was assigned to the Honorable Rogwanya as the Chair of Finance, Committee on Finance, Mr. Speaker. There is also a statement, Mr. Speaker, that I have since raised this morning on the staffs, Mr. Speaker, that is directed to the Committee on Labor and Social Welfare that will augment the prayers of this motion. Mr. Speaker, I support this motion because of what I have stated, the high wage bill at 44%. The only way to narrow down the wage bill is through revenue. If we don't collect revenue, Mr. Speaker, we need to close this county. We need to do what is necessary. We need to just work within the clock and have revenue ordered. Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, there is the number of revenue streams, Mr. Speaker. I hope the Honorable Chair of Finance in his statement is going to give us the performance of each revenue line, Mr. Speaker. There's a very critical one on restaurants and bars, Mr. Speaker. You know, they are collecting revenue and spending at source. Mr. Speaker, we need to revisit. With that, Mr. Speaker, I support this motion with totality, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Moses Rotich. Next on the line is the Honorable Philip Mutai, then Amos Birir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for this opportunity that you have given me. And on behalf of the entire people of Kipchimchim that I represent. Mr. Speaker, sir, I just want to extend my welcoming remarks to the students and to the teachers and this honorable house. So the great people of Kokwet, you are privileged to have an honorable colleague who articulates your issues well in this honorable house. So I want to welcome you to this honorable house so that you can learn and listen to what is going on. The speaker had said earlier on that you have an opportunity today that you did come when a lot of issues that we are debating, very important issues of county concern, that at least you will have an opportunity to learn one or two. And I think I wish you well and you are learning. And I know if you go and work well and smart in your school, some of you will end up coming to this honorable house. So welcome. Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to support this motion in totality. That the prayers of the move of the motion is a matter that is of great concern to this county. Mr. Speaker, sir, when we were going on with the Budget and Appropriation Committee last weekend in Nakuru, one of our colleagues did raise a very important thing concerning the matters of revenue. He did say Kericho County should be closed for innovation. Given that the revenues that we have collected, we are in the third quarter of financial year, and CEC Finance did confess that the money that we have now in our county covers is 141 million. So it did a very simple mathematics that we can add 9 million to 141. Don't Kamukuji there, all of a sudden you can see them, they disperse within a very short time. They go to the supermarkets and they come up with big carrier bags, carrying their wares to home. So we have to such junior officers have money to do shopping each and every day of the month. Another last item that I wanted to highlight, Mr. Speaker, sir, is weak enforcement and accountability measures that we have within this the Department of Finance and Economic Planning. So I think, Mr. Speaker, if they can articulate on such issues, this county will realize 2 billion of revenue collected. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I support this motion in totality. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Amos Birir. 1 minute.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity you have given me so that I contribute some few points concerning this motion. First of all, allow me, Mr. Speaker, to welcome
teachers and students from Kokwet in Jiljila. I want to congratulate the honorable member from Londiani. Actually, he talks. Yesterday, we were talking the same thing, and instead of us closing the county, how can we close the county, which represents many people? Instead of closing the county, we can take actions against those people who are concerning about revenue. How can you see? Closing the county or to remove those people who are taking care, not making any sympathy, they are taking properties of our people without sympathy. Yesterday I was saying, and I am surprised, honorable member from Londiani say, you can find somebody working alone, collecting revenue, as if he is working in his farm. It is really very bad. How can an officer collect revenue which belongs to many people? I want to allow me, Mr. Speaker. I have been telling the chairman for finance, take action, chairman, about this thing. All these people are looking at you. I have invited you, just come to Kapwate, even stand and watch. Because when the time when I was a councillor, we were collecting over 300,000. I worked for 2 times being a councillor. And we were collecting a lot of money. Why? Nowadays, by that time, this time we have many, we have estates, we have supermarkets, and they are giving us a lot of money. How can we run a county without money? And it has been a sunk. Coming here saying collection of revenue is down. We are now chasing, our people are now chasing us at home. Because there is no progress. Juzi tulikuwa Nakuru, we were making budget. How can we make budget when collection of revenue is down?
Honorable Berir, you know our standing orders is very clear. When you begin contributing in English, you proceed in English.
Oh, may I apologize, Mr. Speaker? May I apologize? Yes. Otherwise, let us cooperate and be serious about this work. Yesterday I was saying there is no need for us coming here sitting. People are waiting at us, waiting for the progress to be made. How can progress be made when there is no money, no collection of money? My boss yesterday was crying here. He was crying, saying his place, he has never made anything, no progress. The money, I was surprised, there is some money allocated to some projects. Yesterday I saw it has been taken. I don't know who took my money. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Amos Berir. And for your information, Amos Berir is having his 3rd term. He was a councillor for 10 years, from 1997 to 2007. Then he went home. Then he came back again, very strong, in 2022. We wish him well in 2027 election. Honorable Gilbert Ngetich, followed by Martin Cheruiyot, then Honorable Peter Kemoi.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity to represent the cool people from Gishara Ward, Mr. Speaker, where I represent fully in this house, Mr. Speaker. Allow me, Mr. Speaker, to start by joining my colleagues to welcome students and teachers from Kokwet Secondary School, where I'm strongly attached to, Mr. Speaker. As the Honorable Esron has said that he studied in that school, Mr. Speaker. My one wife, Mr. Speaker, Ogochirono, Mr. Speaker, studied in that school, and she was the head girl, 1997 to 2000, Mr. Speaker. Now that the Esron was the monitor, I think my wife was more senior then in that school, Mr. Speaker, and being a replica of a National Assembly students, you are learning more. Mr. Speaker, back to where we are, the motion in which the Honorable Korir raised, Mr. Speaker, I rise here to support fully and ensure that this motion is implemented when we really pass in this House, Mr. Speaker. This motion is seeking prayers. This one on the Department of Finance, Mr. Speaker, where they are the sole collectors of revenue, Mr. Speaker, and really what they did to us, Mr. Speaker, was just but a letdown, Mr. Speaker, when we had an on-source revenue cut by about 200 and something thousand. Mr. Speaker, it is uncalled for when we are really working for our people to really execute development. A cut on source revenue, Mr. Speaker, implicates a cut on development, Mr. Speaker, which of course, it is not what we expect in this county, Mr. Speaker. The county secretary, being the chair of CHRMAC, Mr. Speaker, is the one to coordinate the staffs who are here, 3,000 and something. The board, we only beseech board when they are in to raise, to really employ others. But in this case, where we have the wage bill at the abnormal end, we may not actually require even adding more staff. These staffs whom we have should be allowed to collect revenue in this county, unless there is the issues of the revenue at source, Mr. Speaker. So this department in which they were actually trying to become a federal department, as we compare the other departments, they keep blaming the finance department. They are supposed to run matters with diligence and decorum, Mr. Speaker. So the prayers in which the motion never raised are very concerned and very candid. And we expect the implementation committee to follow up the execution of this particular motion. Thank you.
Much Honorable, yes, Martin Cheruiyot.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity, and also by extension to the people of Kapgeret, where I represent. Before Mr. Speaker, also allow me to join you and members in welcoming the teachers and students from Kokwet Secondary School to this honorable house. Let me say you're welcome. This is a place, a honorable house, where we do legislation, we do representation, and also we oversight, among other things. So welcome, so that you learn. Mr. Speaker, I want also to contribute and speak to this motion that has been tabled by the Honorable Korir concerning the staff, the personnel in our county. Mr. Speaker, what concerns us, all of us, is the revenue collection that is happening, or the general revenue, about revenue collection. And I know what actually prompted, among other things, what prompted the Honorable Member to come up with this motion is that revenue collection. We cannot run properly and deliver, Mr. Speaker, without our county, or without us realizing sufficient revenues to run our programs in the county. As of personnel matters, Mr. Speaker, it actually indicates, the motion actually indicates that we've surpassed even the number of the staff that we have. It's actually reading 44%, meaning that we have, if restructuring is done properly and redeployment is done to relevant departments properly, Mr. Speaker, we can realize, we can upscale our revenue collection, even using this, using the staff that already we have. Mr. Speaker, I also want to say that when I know appraisals of the staff are NDS is done maybe annually or at whatever level they are doing, and we should actually be very keen to see that the performance and delivery from the individual staff should be quantified, Mr. Speaker, so that each of us or each of the staff is able to deliver and be productive to the general work and service delivery in our county. So what I want to say, Mr. Speaker, that I support this motion, and also I want to say that even as County Public Service Board comes into place in the near future, we know the process is ongoing. The County Secretary mainline and the CEOs and the rest of the departments can do something to restructure, redeploy, so that we realize the improvement of the revenue collection in the department. So I want to say I support the motion, and thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Martin Cheruiyot. Honorable Peter Kemoi is going to sum it up for us because of the interest of time, and I think we have prosecuted this matter well, but I am seeing the hand of the Honorable Paul B. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you back from the sabbatical leave, and you are welcome. I know you and Honorable Fancy and the Honorable Noela Opile, you are welcome to the County Assembly. I know you are now recharged, rejuvenated, and refreshing, and ready to tackle the mandate of the County Assembly. So I will give the Honorable Paul B an opportunity to say something. Then Honorable Chair for Finance, 30 seconds because of time, unless you want us to move a motion of extending time, which will not augur well because of we have another time in the afternoon. Honorable Peter Kemoi, 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for the opportunity you have granted me. Let me join you once again to welcome the students and the teachers from Kokwet Secondary School. As I join my colleagues, this is the House of Representation, Legislation, and Oversight. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me join and support this motion for today, that we are in crisis, and the crisis that we are is to look for a solution and the way forward in order to cure the problem and the challenges that we are facing in the entire Kericho County. Mr. Speaker, sir, it's not about that we have employed some new staffs in the county, but the challenge is when the OSR is not well articulated, or when we don't collect the on-source revenue, it will translate the wage bill to high. Remember, last year the wage bill was at 41%. It is not because that we have employed some new staffs. It is the same staffs, but today the wage bill is at 44%. What does that mean? It means that the on-source revenue is very low, and we are paying a lot, or we are consuming a lot, and we are not collecting. So this one is a sign that we need to challenge the executive to rise to occasion, that if they have some other staff from various departments to assist us in on-source revenue, it will make, and it will give us also an opportunity to deliver some services to our people in various wards. Mr. Speaker, sir, when the on-source revenue also is scaled down, it will contribute also. Remember, when we were campaigning, we were saying that we will go and see some opportunities to our youths
to be employed. But now, when the wage bill is high, it will become a stumbling block for not creating an opportunity to our youth to be employed in this county. So we need to use what we have at hand to collect revenue, and it will give us an opportunity when the wage bill is down below 35%. It will give us an opportunity to create more opportunities for our youths. Mr. Speaker, sir, as I finish,
yes,
we have a challenge in the executive. Remember when we were having a meeting at Nakuru, some of the departments have not rolled out works to date, and yet we passed the matter budget last year, June. We are remaining with only 3 months to go to the other financial year. Mr. Speaker, sir, I think there must be, that we should have to do something to some of the departments who are not serious. If at this moment they have not rolled out works, and we allocate money to their department, what does that mean? So please, as we revisit the supplementary budget, we need to take action to some of the departments who have not rolled out works to date. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. You know what to do. All the chairs, sectoral chairs, to pull up their socks and let their department to account. Honorable Paul B., 1 minute.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for allowing me to say something, even though I'm a little bit late. I came in late, but I'm sorry because I had some public participation in my place. The whole Department of Water were there, and some team from Nairobi. So that is what made me actually to come in late. All the same, allow me first, Honorable Speaker, to welcome the students and teachers from Kokwet. You are most welcome to this great assembly, and I really want to echo what my colleagues have said about the area member of assembly, that congratulations by allowing these great, students and teachers from Kokwet to visit our assembly. I think by them being here, this actually will allow them to understand what takes place in the assembly and to get the real role of our leaders, cutting across in the county. Speaker, with the subject beforehand, the motion that was brought here, I also want to support what the member brought in, because without us collecting the revenue, I don't believe that there's nothing that will roll out in our wards. Have in mind, I've told you that we were with the stakeholders and electorates, and they really need water, and they really need roads to be done. They really need bursaries. And when I see what we are getting currently, Honorable Speaker, in terms of revenue collection, have in mind, way back when I was the councillor here, I was a chairman finance, and I've always been telling you that what we used to get from Kabianga proceeds used to pay, our bursaries to our children. And as we speak, there's nothing that comes out from Kabianga. That shows, those are the indicators showing that, is it about the enforcement team? No. Because we have these officers, and they know the collection points of our revenues. We have markets, and the same team that used to be there. Remember when we were in the budget the other day, I did say that we have experienced, officers. They understand very well how to use. We used to collect revenues in our revenue streams, but there's a lot of laxity, because when I looked about the revenue collectors,
I want to believe they collect this money and they spend all this money at source. Most of them, they enrich themselves. They, you know, they marry the second wives and the third wives, you know, with this same, you know, revenue. So we would like to urge, you know, the team that will be tasked, you know, to make follow-up on this. Please, let's be strict. If these cases are not collecting, you know, and they are not remitting what they have collected, then there's no point of, you know, having them being our officers. So I really want to support and thank you, Honorable Speaker, for allowing me to have this small chance and welcoming me back. I think it's been long, you know, since I interacted with some of you, but the rest, you know, I've just been meeting them, you know, outside. But it was a nice one. I then to think it gave me more time to stay with my people, and I'm more strong now. I'm more strong now. You know, I'm more strong now. I can assure you this. I'm more strong now, Speaker. Thank you. And
welcome. I can see from your face that you are refreshing and very strong. Honorable Baragon, I'll give you exactly 1 minute because you are a person of interest.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I also rise to support the motion. And Mr. Speaker, the member who came up with this motion did well because, one, we have issues. In fact, in the next 14 days, we'll have a report before this House emanating from a statement that was raised yesterday by the same member. Mr. Speaker, there is something that is so worrying in this county. Mr. Speaker, you can imagine an executive that has never created time for us to talk about the best, the biggest thing the owns was revenue. Mr. Speaker, remember Homa Bay the other day brought their enforcement officers to Londiani here for a training, and they graduated in Londiani. Mr. Speaker, Murang'a County, the governor is able to sit in that office and via screen is able to know how many people have paid the parking fees in Murang'a town. Mr. Speaker, the same governor can sit in his office and is able to know how much Murang'a Level 5 Hospital has raised through F5. Mr. Speaker, we have, and I think there is a saying that goes that if you cannot learn, if you cannot learn from a mistake, definitely you're bound to fail. Mr. Speaker, one of the grounds in our previous impeachment, I think twice, was revenue. And I can tell you, Speaker, if there was another impeachment coming, definitely revenue will be the biggest ground in that particular impeachment. Because one, this governor is not collecting revenue. The wage bill, as I went, Mr. Speaker, the wage bill, which is at 44%, can only be plugged down with proper collection of revenue. I think with that, Mr. Speaker, I want to support the motion, and I want to take this last moment to welcome Kokwet High School to this assembly. As you said when I walked in, Mr. Speaker, the member representing Chilchila is one of the people who has never missed a sitting in this house. I think he is the only one who has ever been present. And I want to request Kokwet High School, when you get home, ensure this man gets another third term. That is, he normally calls it a hat trick. And Mr. Speaker, I'm also happy because as Arsenal, we won last night, and it's unfortunate for Chelsea and the others. They all went home.
Thank you very much, Honorable Baragon. I do not want to comment on sports because I am a supporter of Chelsea. Honorable mover of the motion, I'll give you 10 seconds to reply. Just a word because of the interest of time. We need to finish by 12.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity again to reply. I would like to thank the members for contributing to this motion. And in fact, they have put more points on my motion. And I know we are going to follow it up with the implementation upon approval of this motion. Thank you very much. Thank you. I reply.
Thank you very much, Honorable Vincent Courage. This was one of the best motions that we've ever debated, and I think it is going to be a wake-up call to the county executive. Honorable members, I now rise to put the question that this House approves the motion by the Honorable Vincent Korir concerning the deployment of staffs in our county to understaffed department, notably the Department of Finance, to assist in revenue collection. Will as many of that similar opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. So thank you, honorable members. Being no other business, this House stands adjourned until 2